So it's 2024. Happy New Year. It's our first day back here at the epicenter of the AI workforce in sunny Sydney, Australia at the Relevance AI offices. Everyone's back from their summer holidays at the beach. We've got some new starters joining. I thought a great way to kick off the year would be to do an internal hackathon. Let's use our own platform, Relevance AI, to build some AI agents to solve one of those hairy little business problems we haven't had a chance to get to. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, a good way to get the juices flowing as we speed into 2024. So I'm about to go jump on the train and get to the office. I'll see you there. Before I go, I should probably tell you what we want people to solve in this hackathon. So at Relevance, we have a Discord server and it's actually growing pretty quickly. There's almost 1,000 people in the Discord server at the moment. And it's so cool to see people talking about what they're building, asking questions and trying to use our platform. The unfortunate thing is we haven't had suitable human resources to reply to all the questions that we get in the support channel and help people do what they're trying to do. That's really, really frustrating for us. And I think it's a great example of where we've reached a human resource constraint. We can use an AI agent to help us overcome it. The other way they can improve our Discord server is by fostering better discussion. So right now, the Discord server is a place for support messages, essentially. People will ask us how to do things, or if they run into bugs, they report it to us. That's really useful for both us and them, but I want it to be about more than that. I want people in our Discord server to discuss what's going on in AI. How is AI impacting the workforce? How is it impacting society?
The problem that we are undertaking is that the Discord support channel is incredibly overwhelmed. And so what we wanted to do was to examine the Discord message history in that channel over a period of time, and then be able to create tools and an agent that is able to, one, classify them into, for example, billing support, technical support, etc. After classifying them, also be able to create linear tickets of them, and then hopefully be able to compare current issues with previous issues in case they were previously solved as well.
Creating categories of every message to come through and directing them through to the right channel if it's the wrong channel. So you're on support, but it's a feature request, it'll ask you to post it in the feature request. Also, basically exporting the existing messages on support and trying to find question answer pairs that are high quality so that when someone asks a question, we can see whether it's been asked before. Another one, like having a prompt creator support channel where you can come and type in the prompt that you want and it'll turn into like a world-class prompt following the best practices. I don't know if we'll have time, is like we've got the JSON schema for all of the templates, like production templates or the pre-built ones. And we can basically make it so that someone can come in and be like, I'm a marketer, how can you help me? And it will show you the templates that are related to you.
We are thinking about the problem of getting more people to engage in the Discord, and we have an idea to create a little bot called Scoop that goes through and picks out the biggest AI news stories for the week and summarizes them, posts them to Discord. And then we're thinking about creating another bot called Parley that perhaps grabs a debate topic out of those news stories and posts it in Discord to try and get people to engage a little bit more.
The issue is support in Discord. There's a lot of people asking questions and not a lot of answers. So we have this incredible solution called Karen. Karen is a chatbot which will respond to people in Discord. It will search documentation, and if an answer is in documentation, we'll tell them nicely in Discord like, hey, here's how you fix it, here's a link to the issue. If not, Karen will respond in Discord and say, hey, we've got someone on it, really friendly and politely. Karen will then create a ticket, which will then send a message, a really aggressive message in Slack, pretty much telling everyone to get on their asses and start working, and ideally create a ticket, hopefully in Linear too.
Our project is all about new users on our Relevance AI Discord server. When they join, they're prompted with the question, what are you trying to do today? The AI gives them the answer. It sources the answers from our Relevance AI docs. So It essentially automates FAQ questioning.
Today we are launching a support bot and also a project manager bot.
It'll search the relevance documentation and then it'll find the answer and then it'll tell you, and it'll also have a link here. This is actually an example from the Discord channel. So if I send this to Karen, but if it doesn't find anything relevant, it'll actually trigger this tool that we made called Delegate Task and Message Slack. So it will say, I'm sorry, but I couldn't find any information in the Relevance AI documentation. I forwarded your query to our technical team. They'll assist you shortly. So we have a new channel called Karen's Bugs.
Hey team, looks like we've got another challenging ticket because apparently following instructions is harder than I thought. I roll. The tool is spawning new records like rabbits instead of updating like it's supposed to. Let's try and actually fix the existing documentation instead of creating an army of clones, shall we?
You can see, scrape a company's LinkedIn profile and generate a research summary. And then it'll send back the tool, LinkedIn Scraper. You can see here, it's actually added the step, the get LinkedIn profile step, and it's added the LLM step with the right settings, etc. We can get the same flywheel effect happening if we can figure out, okay, how do we actually remove those blockers from people going from, hey, this is what I want to build, or I don't know what I want to build. How do I get inspired to figure out what I'm building? Let's see what other people are building, and actually then get them to start using the platform that way.
So we're Team Scoop.
Yep.
And today we're going to fix our Discord channel. How do we inspire vibrant, sustained user participation? And that's why we introduced two different robots or agents. The first agent is called Scoop, which helps curated AI-related news. We have Holly the Llama, which will kind of post questions or like help people spark debate on the Slack channel. Essentially, it's about encouraging diverse viewpoint, like on the entire Slack channel.
Create infinite content automatically generated forever to engage our users. Let's summarize the latest news from today.
Tell me about a controversial AI topic. Well,
Not enough thought leadership. So there's not enough proactivity, no moderation of conversation, be able to generate more of a sense of community rather than just a place for people to vent.
Why is this such an important solution? Well, it takes a ton of time, right? And even if we were to be able to cover off that problem, even though it's not like the sexiest problem for an AI agent to deal with, that can take a ton of time off our hands so that we can tackle the rest of the stuff manually. This is actually a question from Discord. What we do is we, first of all, qualify the question into whether it's a technical support, a billing inquiry, a sales inquiry, a general feedback or feature request, something like that. And then from there, check whether you need to escalate it, actually formulate a response, and then rewrite the response in the tone of voice that we want.
and finally, Team Scoop, who takes the first place. You guys are the winners. I loved the presentation style, the memes, everything was really, really on point. I loved the idea of integrating this, news agent for more active engagement and, really fostering a lively community. It's an amazing idea and you guys really implemented it well. You guys had a working Discord bot. That's a huge, huge plus. Even though you guys had a limited scope, you didn't solve for the support tickets, which was probably the lowest hanging fruit, but really the news agent, I think, really won here. I didn't really like Party's personality, but really the news agent, I think that was a really well fleshed out solution. So congratulations, guys.